guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley, and this is my daughter Ellowyn. She is 4 months old, and so we're going to be talking about her 4-month uptake today. Really? Alright, so to jump into our video, it's going to be a two-part. It's going to be a two-part video. The first part, I'm going to talk about her and all of her developments and milestones, and then the second part, I'm going to be talking about me. That's gross. And the second part, we're going to be talking about me postpartum and just everything that has been going along with that. So, to start off, we're going to talk about just her body and things that have been going on there. So, at her 4-month checkup, when we saw her doctor, she was weighing at 15 pounds, 12 ounces, and that put her in the 78th percentile. And then, I think she was 25 inches long, if I remember correctly. And then I think that put her in the 70th percentile for height. She can roll over from her front to her back, and in fact, she pretty much rolls all over. She sits with support. She does do pretty well sitting straight up with support. She loves to be stood up, like if I'm holding her on my lap or something, she loves me just to hold her straight up. Let's see, holds a rattle. She does that on her toys. She switches hands between her toys. She can push herself up with her arms. She does reach for objects to grab them, and she grabs them successfully. That is not a problem for her. If she sees something, she can follow it with her eyes and her head, and then if she wants it, she will try to interact with it and try to get it. And she's got her hands in her mouth all the time, so bringing her hands and other objects to her mouth is not a problem for her. Brain development. Hello. Brain development. She has picked up learning cause and effect. So she knows that if she is playing with a toy and she drops it and mommy goes and picks it up, that she can do it again and it's going to continue happening. Like, she knows that that's going to happen now. She knows that if she drops it, that it's not just gone forever. Like, she knows that she's dropped it and that it's on the floor or something. Hello. Or like if I walk out of the room, she knows I'm not like gone forever. She just knows that I'm somewhere she can't see me and she wants me to be back. She has definitely, you can tell her vision has gotten better as she likes to look at things more, to interact with things. She loves to smile and loves to be talked to and responds with smiles. Yeah. She mimics facial expressions such as smiling, or like if I've got like my tongue out or something, she'll try to mimic it, as well as sounds that I'm making. If I'm talking, she'll want to talk back, and if I'm making certain like coos and stuff like that, she'll try to do those too. Yeah. She does babble and has her own little baby language. She recognizes people from a distance, so pretty much all of her family members she can recognize and knows who they are. And she does cry in different ways to communicate. So she has like a sleepy cry, she has a pain cry, and then she has just like I'm fussing, I'm hungry kind of cry. She rubs her eyes when she's tired and all that. So she does a lot of different cues that I can pick up on to know what it is that she is wanting. Let's see. Aside from that, that's pretty much all of her stuff that she has going on for her. So we're going to go ahead and jump into me and how I'm doing at 4 months postpartum. Okay, so for myself at 4 months postpartum, this has been probably the hardest transition for me, from going from 2 to 3 kids. My mom warned me about it. My mother-in-law warned me about it and just let me know, expect this one to be your hardest transition. I know it's not like that for everybody, but for me personally, it has been. I've taken a huge toll mentally and emotionally this time, and it could just have to do with like those postpartum hormones and, you know, just being emotional anyway. But I definitely feel like I get stressed and overwhelmed a lot faster. So that's been kind of difficult for me. But because of that, I do rely on my husband a whole lot more because he helps me a ton, which is helping take some of the stress off at the end of the day. He has let me just, you know, go and take some time for myself and just go and get a coffee or just run to the store or do something. So he tries to help me the best he can with that when I just had like a really, really, really bad day, which happens not all the time, but frequently, just because you can, as you can imagine, trying to juggle a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 4-month-old, it can get kind of stressful when you stay at home with them all day. As far as like my postpartum body goes, I actually gained the most weight that I've ever gained with a pregnancy before, with my last pregnancy. I gained 30 pounds total with my last, with her pregnancy. With my other 2 girls, I gained only what like they weighed and like what, like, you know, the placenta and the amniotic fluid and, you know, there's the extra things that your body stores up fluid wise. So like I'd lose like 15 pounds or so after having my babies and, you know, be on my way. Well, after my second baby, my dad had open heart surgery, and it kind of put our whole family into this whole like lifestyle change as far as like what we ate and things like that. And so I had lost about 40 to 50 pounds after having my second baby. So then to get pregnant a year later after having my second, you know, and losing that weight, it's kind of discouraging when you see that you gained all that weight back. So that's been hard. I've been struggling with it, and because I haven't lost any of the weight yet. I haven't gained any more, but I haven't lost any of it, and I'm trying not to pressure myself. I know I'm only 4 months postpartum, but there's that. And then I have been dealing with postpartum hair loss already. I dealt with it pretty bad after my second baby, and it's starting to happen again. So every time I take a shower, every time I brush my hair, I'm just losing like clumps of hair. It makes me really sad, but you know, it's all part of it. It's what we do for you kiddos, isn't it? And then I've only talked to a couple people about this, but after the birth of my second baby, I had developed a bladder prolapse, and I'm only talking about it. I know like my channel just started, but I wanted to kind of just discuss it to let people know that like it's normal and it's a common thing. And so I can make a separate video talking all about it. Just kind of go into detail a little bit more about what exactly like my symptoms are and what I've, you know, what I do for it, and you know, mentally how I dealt with it and everything. Just kind of talk about it a little bit more in detail. But for right now, it's kind of like generally go over. I was really worried after I found out that I was pregnant with Ellowyn. I was afraid that it was going to get worse, and it didn't. Mine didn't get any worse, and I'm very thankful for that. I prayed for that, like, I'm not even joking, like every day when I was pregnant, just asking God to please not let it get any worse, because obviously I want more kids, and I'm just the thought of it getting worse or interfering in my life more than it does just is really scary. So I'm glad to say it hasn't gotten any worse. And I actually went to pelvic floor physical therapy for a month throughout January, and that helped a lot. Taught me some good tips and gave me some just tools to use just to kind of help strengthen my pelvic floor. And if you are a mama, I would highly recommend looking into things to strengthen your pelvic floor, with even if you don't have a prolapse. It's just generally good to know. If you have dealt with that, you know, don't be embarrassed. You know, feel free just to let me know, or you can send me a message or comment and just, you know, ask me any question that you have about it, and I'm happy to talk about it. I am not a person that will hide behind you know, being embarrassed about something like that, because it's a very common problem, especially among young women. in my age, and I'm 25, you know, so it's something that I'd be happy to talk more about. But I think that's really all for the 4-month update. If you like this video, just let me know and like and comment, and please subscribe to my channel so I know that you like it. If you want me to continue making update videos, let me know and I will do so. Otherwise, any other recommendations for videos that you want to see, just drop in the comments and I will do my best to try to get those done for you. Again, just welcome to my channel and I'm glad that you joined me for this video today. Alrighty, say bye!